Hi South Kids App, this is Heather Wilson from the Remote Learning Digital Support Team, and I wanted to make sure that you knew about some resources that we have been putting together for you to kind of maneuver your way through some of these questions that you have and maybe that some of your parents are throwing at you. So you should have received this email from Derry on April 2nd that has this little invitation to a shared drive. So if you click on that, it will open up to your Google Drive. And then you will notice that along the side here, not only do you have your own Google Drive, but you have this shared drive as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to open that shared drive. And here we go. And it starts out as Remote Learning Digital Support. If you open that up, you will see all these different great resources. There's some videos, there's some how-to sheets. So if you scroll down a little bit, the first thing you'll see is resources, and then there are a bunch of things outside. So the ones outside the folder are generic resources. For example, tips for learning online, tips for teaching online, tech guidelines, etc. Here's the frequently asked staff home access questions that has lots of links to different frequently asked questions that you might have. If you go into this resources folder, that's where you will find things broken down. So there's an elementary folder. In there right now is just this remote learning elementary guidance that Anita sent out to us just the other day. Likewise, if you go into the secondary, you will find the secondary form, and you will also find from the frequently asked questions a document how to set up Adobe at home. Adobe has set up free accounts for the time being. And technology is where you're going to find the meat of what's in here. So I have put together a digital citizenship folder for some different parent tips and parent family activities, so you can look inside there. In this Google Classroom folder, you will find some things that Joel created, and I'm not sure who created these, but different how-tos. He's created a couple slideshows here, how to create an assessment, etc. As we get more, we'll add things in there. How-to documents is where we have compiled some different text documents, step-by-step how-tos right in here. There's one for how to change your password from home, how to direct a student to get into an e-text in Pearson, how to switch between multiple users on one device. This one comes up if a family is sharing a computer and they need to know how to switch between users in Google Chrome. The next down you'll see is how-to videos. So if you're a visual learner and you need to learn by looking at something, I've posted some videos, and I know Tammy's going to post some in here as well, on how to do different things, how to get into Google, how to get into Hello ID. There is also within there a staff folder, and this is basically just how to get to the resources that are on the main district web page. Oops, let's see, I'm going to go back one step here, back into technology. Down here there are some tips on your mail. If you're wondering how to add your school email account to your phone, there's a document here that shows you how to add it to an Android. The second one down is how to add it to an iPhone. This document here teaches you how to send email to your families through Skyward, and also to post on the Skyward wall, so if a family logs in, or even in middle school or high school, if a student logs in, they can see whatever it is that you've sent out in email. This comes handy if you don't have already a distribution list made of your parents. So there's a document and a video on how to do that. Let's see, whoops, I backed up too far. This last one has some resources for Zoom, and again, as we get more, we'll add more in there. This is the document that Anita sent out with Zoom meeting considerations, for example, setting passwords on your meetings. And here's a little video on how to get into Zoom. And again, as we create more resources, we'll put them in here. So all you're going to need to remember is going to the Google Drive, you will find your shared drives, and it's under shared drives where you're going to find all these wonderful resources. If you have any questions, you can reach out to any one of us and we'll be able to help. My name is Heather Wilson, wilsonh@skschools.org. Thanks.